Fantastic. Good evening. It's 16 minutes past 7 here at One Radio 92.7. Hello and welcome to the 7 o'clock show. I'm Paul.
And I'm Trudy.
How are you doing, babe?
Oh, I'm such stitches here. You shouldn't have told me just before we went on air that your nickname was Paulie Popsicle Face.
It was. Oh, God. This is how we start the show on a Thursday. It wasn't Paulie. My nickname wasn't Paulie Popsicle Face. I was called that by one person.
Oh, okay.
When I was a student at university, and I hoped to forget it ever since.
So I call you Pauline.
Thanks for mentioning it on live national radio. I really appreciate that. So, welcome to the show. And we've got a cracker for you tonight. It's Thursday, by the way. And it's just after 7 o'clock. Sorry we joined you a little bit late. Not our fault. So, music coming up tonight. Music coming up tonight. We've got Wilkinson, Afterglow, bit of the Veronicas, One Republic, James Arthur, Bastille, and we'll play some Rizzle kicks for you very shortly as well.
And we've got a special guest this evening. And tonight, False or Trudy relates to our special guest, who is Franco Rizzo. And it's his question that is going to be false or true. Do you want to know what it is? Do you want to hang on for a second?
No, let's hang on. What's the year of request
Oh,
today?
My goodness.
I'm
it's
very
a special
excited.
one,
Okay.
1986.
Ooh, 1986.
Wasn't born.
It's... Again, you weren't born. How do you do it?
I was never born. What a great year that was.
Fantastic. And as you previously mentioned, we will be joined by visual director of Il-Klikka tonight, Franco Rizzo. Oh, yes. He's in the studio right now. We'll be chatting to him very shortly. So get in touch. Maybe you have a question for Franco. Maybe you just want to say hello and get your name mentioned on the radio. We can do that for you here. Live at one.com.mt or on the text 5061 5011. It's 58 cents.
And now that I've composed myself after that wonderful start to the show, get in touch with us on Facebook, facebook.com/One Radio Malta. Every time I keep playing that nickname in my head,
Paulie
I just
Popsicle
want...
Face.
No, you cannot say that again this evening because I will cry with laughter.
Look, it's all very well for you to bring up my old nicknames, but I discovered something rather strange the other day, Trudes. Is your name Gertrude? Boom.
Don't you have to play a song?
Revenge. We do have to play a song. It's 18 minutes past 7. Good evening. Welcome to the show. It is the 7 o'clock show. Hello, I'm Paul.
I'm Trudy.
We got Rizzle kicks for you now, and then right after that we'll be talking to visual director of Il-Klikka, Franco Rizzo. He's in the studio. But let's play some more music.
Let's go for it.
We're here till 8:15 tonight. Good evening.
I said I'm living in a...
So a little bit of confusion in the studio tonight, but never mind. Join us and join the mayhem. It's the 7 o'clock show. Good evening, I'm Paul.
And I'm Trudy.
I think it's going to be a fun night tonight.
That confusion's not just because I'm blonde.
No.
Stop that already. Don't put it on my side of the desk.
Normally we can blame the colour of your hair, but not tonight. Let's blame it on me, okay? I'm confused tonight. Anyway, let's carry on. Rizzle Kicks, Lost Generation for you. Like I said, it's the 7 o'clock show. Good evening, 22 minutes past 7. And we have the pleasure now to introduce our very special guest of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, a big, warm Maltese welcome to visual director of Il-Klikka, Franco Rizzo.
Hey!
Pleased to meet you, everyone.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, actually. I'm a bit nervous/excited.
That's
about
okay.
being here, but I'm not
definitely.
usually...
I understand you're nervous. You're sitting opposite Trudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can I just say that nervous thing is really cute.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, shut up, you.
I'm going to be making eyes across the microphone at you.
Okay. Now
I'm going to go for a quick cup of tea. I'll just leave you two up to it, okay? Franco, thanks for coming on the show. Really appreciate you taking some
the
time
pleasure's
out.
all mine. The pleasure's all mine.
Fantastic, thank you. So, Il-Klikka.
Yep.
Tell us.
What is it about?
Yeah.
It's basically a V-squared production, and it's the story of a group of girls. Started off that way, but the story developed into further grounds. Now it's in its third season.
Yes.
As I said, it started with a group of girls, and we each followed their separate story. For example, we had Veronica, we had Julia, we have Sarah, we have Audrey. Okay, I'm trying to keep up with the names.
Which one's your favourite? No, we can't do it.
I should ask you which one's your favorite.
No.
Someone said... Someone said it's full of hot women. And
we'll
that was Mr. Popsicle over
We'll
here.
get to
There you
that.
go.
We'll get to that off air. But Trude, you and I were saying it's difficult for us because, of course, it is in Maltese.
Yeah, for sure. Well, my first question is Il-Klikka. What does that mean?
The
for those
click.
people?
The click.
Ah, there you go. For people who
Come
don't.
on.
I was saying for the sake of radio. Of course I knew. So it's the click. Okay, and it's about the girls. How did the boys get involved?
The boys get involved. One of them was the boyfriend of Veronica, whose name is Thomas, and there's also his friend Chris.
Mm-hmm.
And now in the story they own a bar.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to deal with the business problems that gets with it. And now there's also characters like the waitress Laura. There's also the barman Freddie. There's also the bouncer, whose name is Kevin. And then there's
So I've done a bit of research, and it's a bit like a Maltese edition of the only thing that I can draw a parallel to is it's a bit like Hollyoaks. Now,
It is like Hollyoaks,
I
yeah.
haven't seen Hollyoaks
Okay.
since I've lived here, so it could be that Hollyoaks is completely and utterly changed, but it's about young people's lives and how the interconnection of that. I don't know if you've seen Hollyoaks.
No, I've never seen. I'm not.
Don't do it.
Okay, I won't.
Franco, if you haven't seen it, may the Lord bless you for not seeing Hollyoaks, for goodness sake.
There's a bit of a rumour going around. We were doing a bit of research on you, Franco.
Yes.
And the rumour was, well, we were looking at your pictures on Facebook, to be honest, and we thought,
That's our research. That was the extent of our research.
That's how we do research.
Okay.
But you were in Il-Klikka.
Yes, I was.
Right, okay, so tell us.
I thought I didn't change my privacy settings on Facebook. Sorry.
I don't need to know that.
No, it's okay.
You were
yes,
for
I
the
was.
first season, or
I was in the first and second season. I was the husband or ex-husband of one of the guys, Michelle.
Ooh.
And
Right.
My story
what
developed.
happened?
I actually turned out to be gay in the.
Oh, that's
Did
nice.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to ask you: is there a bit of sort of stigma to playing that if you're straight or not? Is it just fun?
It's acting,
It's not.
surely.
That's one thing. It's acting, and I mean, for me, I'm straight, but being acting as a gay guy is not a problem for me. It was. It's actually trying to make. For me, is. How shall I put it? You see, the nerves.
See, it's
Stop
funny.
looking at me.
No,
Trudy.
okay. It does flow very nicely into my next question, which
Okay.
is when we did do the research on you, you didn't have a moustache.
Yeah, it's true.
Bingo.
Yeah.
I had actually had a beard around because I needed for the character, and I kept begging Rachel and Martina, who are the creators of the show, I was like, please let me shave it, let me shave it. It was itching me every time.
That is one nice moustache you've got
Thank
going on. That's for
you.
November, right?
Yes, for November. Yes.
Good man.
Thank you.
Yes,
Good on
we're
you.
on our Friday night show. We're doing a big Movember competition. If you're just tuned us, you're going to have more information about this on tomorrow night's show. So listen then. But we're doing a big competition for Movember, which of course is raising awareness and money for the charity to help testicular cancer. So good work, and we'll get a picture of you on our Facebook
Ooh,
photo
okay.
with your mo.
Oh, yeah.
Do you find it? You said that you have a beard anyway. For me, after a couple of weeks, I just can't handle the itchiness on the
I
stubble.
have the same problem.
Trudy, how do you deal with this?
I shaved this morning.
If you could see the expression on my face, but
But we're not going to talk about Il-Klikka all night. We want to get to know you a little bit. We
Okay.
want to get to know what you're up to. We're going to play some more music in just a moment. We've got because it's our year of requests today.
Do you want to just?
Let's not
Okay,
admit our
okay.
mistake. Anyway, it's 9.
Oh!
What?
Let's not admit our mistake.
Yeah, okay, let's not admit your mistake. But no.
I'm going to
I'm
be.
on-
I'm going to be on Trudy's side.
Yeah,
okay?
we're buddies over here on this side of the desk.
On Thursdays, we have a year of requests where we pick a year from the past. We play some of the music from that year. We also look at some of the big films from that year. One of the people in the studio may have got the year wrong and have to now do a load of research again whilst we're playing Bastille, Things We Lost in the Fire. So stay tuned. It's going to be an interesting
I think
year of requests
the
tonight.
good way to put it is tonight is a bonus. You get 2 years
You
of
get 2
request
years.
in one show.
Two
Hooray!
2 years for the
There
price
we
of
go.
one. That just happened to be next to each other. It's 28 minutes past 7. Good evening. Like I said, Bastille, Things We Lost in the Fire, up next here on 1.
Malta's pride on the FM dial. 92.7 FM. 1 Radio.
So while we've been off air, Trudes, you and our very special guest have resorted to looking up people on YouTube with bad moustaches. No, bad eyebrows. Bad eyebrows, was it? Is that what it was?
Yes. We've got a big facial hair feature going on this evening.
Good evening. It's 37 minutes past 7. Welcome to the 7 o'clock show. Hi, I'm Paul.
And is that your real name? I'm Trudy.
Indeed. And we're joined tonight by a very special guest, Franco Rizzo, director of... That's you. That's you. Do we need a drum roll for that?
Oh, we can't do that. No, that's going to go horribly
sounds
wrong.
Awful.
Dreadfully sorry, everybody.
Anyway, welcome to the show. We are also in the year of request. We'll do that a little bit later.
Yeah. First of all, I'm going to shout out to, if you're joining us on Facebook, Gerald Chitan, Sergey, Ruth, Annette, Brandon, Adrian and Ronald. Hello to you.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us.
And stay on Facebook too, is one of the places that you can answer the question that we're going to have for our False or Trudy.
False or Trudy?
Here comes the question.
Okay.
Da, da, da.
Are you ready for this, Franco?
I don't know.
That means
Am I
you
ready?
are.
I was born ready, man.
The question is about you, so don't shout out the answer.
Okay.
The question for this evening is, Franco Rizzo speaks a foreign language. Not just any particular foreign language, but a very special one. Is it Russian?
That's the question today.
It's Russian, yes.
False or Trudy?
Franco Rizzo speaks... is fluent, let's say, in Russian.
Now, Franco, don't give any clues away at all, okay? Don't even speak any language, because it will confuse me. We want you to get in touch at home. You can do that. False or Trudy. And live at 1.com.
That was a slip-up, if ever I've heard one. I'm going to tell you how you can get in touch with us on Facebook. You can get in touch with us on facebook.com/One Radio Malta, or
live at 1.com.mt, or send us an SMS 5061 5011. It's 58 cents only.
Here's the question again, false or Trudy. Our guest this evening, Franco Rizzo, speaks fluent Russian. Is that false or Trudy?
Get in touch, let us know. So, today it's also our year of request. Now, we've had a little bit of a mishap in the studio. I'd like to call it a pre-planned mistake. Okay, now, tonight's year of request is 1986, as Trude so eloquently described to us earlier. What I've done is all the research for 1987. So tonight we're going to play a game called Is It 1986 or 1987? Okay, so here we go. So big tunes from the year, 1986 or 1987. And I've actually got a list of some different ones here. So for both of you then, Michael Jackson and Bad. 6 or 7?
7.
Now, Franco, you were born... Oh, am I allowed to say when you were born? In 1987, right? God, everyone's so young nowadays, aren't they? You weren't born, of course,
I
Trude.
wasn't born, no.
It was 1987, Michael Jackson and Bad.
All right, high five from this side of the table.
Okay,
cool, man.
now here's one for you. Europe with The Final Countdown.
Oh, can I sing it? The final countdown.
Brilliant. 1986 or 1987? Franco.
I have the answer.
You've got the answer in front of you.
In which case it was 86.
You've done the same research as me. Yeah. Okay, one more for you then. Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer.
86.
It was 86. He's good.
That's because
He's
got
good.
all the research in front of him.
I
Okay.
don't have Bon Jovi because I'm trying to boycott him.
Okay, fair
You're
enough.
trying to boycott Bon
Yes,
Jovi.
because when he was in Malta...
Hold the phone.
Oh,
What? Tell us. You're trying to boycott Bon Jovi.
yes, because he was filming U571 in Malta, and he said, like, don't ever go there. So, okay, thank you very much, Bon Jovi.
You heard it here first. Bon Jovi
And I was about to
is
sing,
against
"Whoa,
Malta.
living on a prayer." Yes, he still
whatever.
sang it.
Yeah, I know.
Still 1986 though. One more for you. In Excess, New Sensation.
87.
It is 87. Look, the man knows his music.
Good grief.
Okay, so it's the 7 o'clock show. We're having a bit of fun with, is it 1986 or 1987? Because one of us didn't do the research correctly. It may have been me. And we're joined, of course, by Franco Rizzo, visual director of Il-Klikka, your favourite... Would you call it a soap? I would call it a soap.
It's definitely got to be a soap.
Actually, my foreign friends would call it a soap, but
Right.
this is what we call it a drama. So,
A drama, yes,
so
sure.
it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just a question of labels.
Absolutely.
As long as you enjoy watching it, go ahead.
Exactly. Call it whatever you like, as long as you watch.
Franco, that's too cute.
42 minutes past 7. Now, talking of the year of request, I have a song that could be from 1986 or 1987. I'm going to get you to listen to it in order to tell me the year, okay? Hopefully this will work. Okay. You got it? You got it? Oh! Aerosmith. Dude looks... Yeah! 1986 or 1987, what do you think?
87.
You reckon it's 87?
87.
87? It's 1987. You can tell because I chose the music and
Yes, there you go.
I got the year wrong earlier. So, 43 minutes past 7 with Aerosmith on One Radio. Good evening.
Cruising to a bar on the shore.
1987, Aerosmith, Dude Looks Like a Lady. Now, was this the one with Run DMC? No, that was Walk This Way.
Walk This Way.
Walk This Way. That's right.
1986.
Franco, do you want to swap places?
No, sorry. Okay.
There is nothing.
No, it's I shouldn't have bothered doing any research at all.
It's actually one of the first crossover tracks that they've ever done with rap and rock. And then it went on to Limp
Yeah,
Bizkit
we're just
and-
going to pack up, go home. You do the rest of the show.
Okay, I should leave myself. I'm sorry, I'm a geek.
No,
Forgive me.
You're welcome. Please come again, and I'll just stay at home. 7:45. Good evening. It's the 7 o'clock show. Hi, I'm Paul,
I'm Trudy.
and we are joined by a very special guest tonight, Franco Rizzo, visual director of Il-Klikka, but you probably know him anyway. and everything's going wrong as well. I've already done all the wrong research, but don't worry, we'll get back to that later.
Okay, Franco, I've got some quick fire questions
Okay,
for you,
let's see.
okay? Because I want everyone to get to know you much, much better. So just quick answers to these, and then we'll go on to some longer
No
questions in a second. Question number 1: who's your favourite actor?
At the moment, Michael Fassbender.
Don't know him.
I'm sorry,
oh
I
my
looked
God.
at you, Paul. I looked at you for help here.
Wait. I can mention a movie, but I'm blanking. No.
We'll get back to it.
That was
Okay, excellent. Glad you got a favourite actor. Favourite actress?
Speaking of which, Megan Fox.
Megan Fox, born in 1986.
Get out of here. Would you look at the connection there? Favourite film?
Favorite. No, don't do that to me. That's
Because
really difficult.
I should mention, Franco, off air, you've been telling us how you're really into films. You're a
I'm
big
a lot.
film buff. So
Let's say
You can have 3.
3. Okay, so 2001: Space Odyssey, Stanley Kubrick.
Wow.
Great film.
What else?
Made in 1967.
No, exactly. And it's an Italian movie. It's called Il Divo, about
Il Divo.
Il Divo, yes. And
You don't have to have 3.
No, you
No,
can have just 2.
Okay,
That's
there you
fine.
go. We'll go with that. What's your favourite Maltese TV show apart from yours?
Prima Facie.
I'm going to be blunt on this one.
Oh,
Don't get us sacked, all right?
No. But I don't actually watch. I try to get to see other shows what they're offering, but
Yeah.
I'd rather not comment. so.
Okay, no problem.
dude, I'm an expert. What's your favourite international TV show?
International TV show. Breaking Bad.
Oh,
Now, that is a great piece of television.
I still have to finish it because it's so good.
I'm telling you, the second half of
No,
don't worry. No.
Please.
Oh, it's drama here in the studio. There's going to be a punch-up.
The second half of the last series, best thing on television.
Okay.
Absolutely,
okay.
edge of my seat stuff. Really
No,
great.
It's even from the first season. It just gets you in there and never lets go. You know.
Do the whole show about Breaking Bad. Sorry, Truth.
Okay, I've got 3 more questions. Number 1, who would you most like to go for dinner with? Doesn't have to be a date. Could just be to get to know someone. It could be a famous person. Who would you most like to go to dinner with?
Trudy.
Bingo!
You're in there.
That's my evening. Where's your favourite spot in Malta or Gozo?
My favorite spot, as in
Where do you most like to go to escape to?
On the islands.
a sushi restaurant.
Now, I heard you love sushi, right?
Yes,
I love sushi.
Okay, we cannot.
But
mention
no,
the
I'm not an
restaurants.
expert. I only like maki rolls. Is that right? Is that
Paul,
pronounced
Paul,
right?
Paul, are you trying to muscle in on my dinner date?
No,
Seriously?
take me.
Okay, last question of the quickfire round. What's your elf name?
My elf name.
Oh yes. Explain to us, Trudes.
Okay,
Explain.
so it was posted on Facebook. Most people who are on Facebook have seen this. There's a little post. What's your elf name? And you have to choose the first letter of your name. Gives you the first part of the name, and then the second part of the name is the month you were born in. So
Right.
let me tell you mine. Mine is let's have a look. Sugar plum pointy ears. Can I just say my ears are not pointy and my plum isn't sugary?
Franco, what's yours? Franco, please save us. And what's mine? Paul and August. God. If you've just joined us, it's the 7 o'clock show.
Your jingle.
My what?
Your jingle sugar socks.
Jingle Sugar Socks. Such a manly name. Good, Franco, what month were you born?
January.
January.
You are tiny angel eyes. Would you look at that? So if anybody wants to share that with us this evening and let us know what your elf name is, it's floating around Facebook. Why don't you just send that in on facebook.com/One Radio Malta? If it's really funny, we'll read it out.
Yeah, or just tell us your name and the month you were born and we can work it out for you.
That would be good.
Clever stuff. Live at one.com.mt or SMS us if you like. 5061 5011. It costs 58 cents to do that. We've got some SMSs coming in. We'll get to you very shortly. Don't worry. We will give you a shout out on the radio. But of course tonight, as well as being joined by Franco, we are doing the Year of Request and we're playing this game. It's called Is It 1986 or 1987? A little bit later on, guys, we're going to be looking at some of the big films in one of these years. It's a hot tease. I'll tell you which year it was later. 1987. But
Thanks so much.
some of the songs again. Okay, I Want to Dance with Somebody. Whitney Houston.
Dance with somebody.
87.
87, you think? Trudes.
I saw the show prep. It's 87.
Why do you read my show prep?
Sorry. Because
No,
you
no,
got it to
problem.
me to print it out on my printer.
That's right. Krista Berg, Lady in Red. Lady in Red.
Cheek to cheek.
That's the man with one eyebrow.
That was 1987. If you've just joined our 7 o'clock show, we're... Go, Franco.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Well,
No,
don't
no.
just stop me and then say no. What have you got? Who's born in 1987 would be you,
Yeah.
right? Who was born in 1986? Because I know you've done some prep of your own.
Yes. If you want to know, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga,
Good grief.
1986.
And for the...
How many years ago is that?
It's like 27.
Wow. Maths, not Trude's strong point. Who else?
For the Twilight fans, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't watch Twilight. I don't.
You
know.
shouldn't.
No,
If
he's
you
the
want,
lead,
if
is
you want
he?
to keep the vampire like the dark, mysterious figure, don't go for Twilight.
Okay.
Is it
fine.
about werewolves or vampires?
Yes, it is.
Oh, both.
Yes, both.
Wow.
They've got
And
everything in that show.
It's about a girl who has to choose between the werewolves and the vampires.
Wow.
Easy choice. Vampires,
Yeah.
obviously.
Don't go for the hairy one.
One more, Franco.
Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey, 1986.
Can I just look really blank and go who?
We've played her music. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Summertime sadness.
Ooh, baby, yeah. Ooh, baby, yeah. Goes nothing like
This
that.
is a
I should-
strange moment in the studio here.
I should stick to let Ira do the singing. I should stick to
Well, can I
visual
just
directing.
describe what just happened there? I've got two blokes with moustaches and beards doing this sort of girly
There was nothing girly about it, was there, Franco?
chest shaking
No.
movement
That
while
was very
clicking their
manly.
fingers.
There's no
Thanks
way
ever so
that
much.
Franco and I, with our monobrows, are going to look girly. But we probably should leave it to Ira. It's 6 minutes to 8, ladies and gents. We're running out of time already. Franco, thanks for joining us. We're going to get back to you very shortly. We're also going to be looking at the films in 1986 or 1987, and I'll be asking you if you've seen them and would you watch them again.
And once more, going to put out that false or Trudy question, which is Franco Rizzo fluently speaks a foreign language. It's Russian. Is that true or false?
Get in touch. Let us know what you think. It's just for fun. You don't win anything. Live at one.com.mt. 5061 5011. It's 58 cents on the text.
Or you can get in touch with us on Facebook. facebook.com/One Radio Malta.
You can indeed. But now some more music. James Arthur, You're Nobody Until Somebody Loves You. It's One Radio. Good evening. Awesomeness, James Arthur, Nobody Until Somebody Loves You, One Radio 92.7. Good evening, it's the 7 o'clock show with me, Paul, hello.
And me, Trudy.
And Franco's here as well, how you doing?
Hello there.
Are you having fun so far?
you minx.
Oh, wow. Are you having fun so far?
I'm enjoying it. I mean, all my nerves have been washed away, so
Good. So we're with Franco Rizzo, visual director of Il-Klikka. We're also talking the years 1986 or 1987, and this time of night in the show we do the film competition. Oh yes. Now let's face it, it's not a competition.
Do I get a prize?
No, there's no prize. Basically, I've got the top 10 films of 1987, and I'm going to ask you if you've seen them, and would you watch them again?
Oh,
Okay.
I love
You love
this
this,
game. I
actually.
love this game.
Okay, so number 10 in 1987 was a film called Moonstruck, starring Nicolas Cage. You know it?
I know it, but
I've never heard
seen
of it.
it.
Never seen it.
Can I just say that, Franco, you're stunning me with all your knowledge. It's just quite intimidating. I have seen it.
When it comes to the film competition, he doesn't ever see it. You have seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Was there Cher in it as well?
Yes.
Cher, yes,
Yes,
that's
yes,
right.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
Moonstruck.
seriously.
I remember the poster. Cher's like this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I can't say I've ever heard of it. At number 9 in 1987.
Hang on a second. Ask me if I'd see it again.
Would you see it again?
No, it was rubbish.
Okay, good. Number 9 in 1987, Predator, One for the Boys.
Ooh.
Awesome film. Seen it?
I've seen the new version, but not the old version.
No.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger.
None of you have seen Predator. That's the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You did say it. It is one for the boys.
It
Okay, fine. So number 8, top 10 films of 1987. The Secret of My Success with Michael J. Fox. I just
Never
don't
heard of it.
know.
Heard of it, but never seen it.
This is a rubbish year for films, isn't it? Number 7, Lethal Weapon, the first in that
Heard of
anthology.
it, never seen it.
Really?
You know,
I've seen it.
What?
I've seen
I
it
know.
several times.
Sorry, can I just do that again? What? You haven't seen Lethal Weapon?
No, I've never seen a single Lethal Weapon movie.
Is it Mel Gibson?
Mel Gibson, Danny
and
Glover.
Danny Glover.
Oh, I think I've seen it.
Number 6, top grossing film in 1987, Good Morning Vietnam.
Good
Robin-
morning, Vietnam.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought Robin was in the studio for a moment.
It's a moustache.
Great film, great soundtrack to that film.
It was
Okay.
fantastic.
Worth buying the soundtrack.
And it has to be said, that was an epic time. And that was, because that was also the sort of around the time that the apartheid was coming down, and it was all this massive, Berlin Wall was coming down.
Okay.
I wasn't born then. But all this really massive stuff was happening around the world. And that film was epic.
Great film.
Absolutely
If
epic.
you haven't seen it, actually, and you're listening right now, and you've thought, what on earth is that? I've never heard of it. Good Morning Vietnam, definitely worth a watch.
Absolutely.
DVD store, download, whatever you need to do. Have a
Not
look
illegally.
at that one. Not illegally, obviously. Number 5, top film in 1987, Three Men and a Baby. We've all seen it.
Tom Selleck.
I have seen it. I wouldn't watch it again, Franco.
No, I wouldn't watch it again.
Hang on a second. I can only think of Tom Selleck. The other guys was Steve
Guttenberg.
Gutenberg, and the other one was
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson.
That's
Have
right.
seen it. Would watch it again if I had a gun to my head. I probably would.
The sequel was Three Men and a Little Lady.
All
wasn't
wrong,
it?
wrong.
Yeah, definitely rubbish. Number 4 in 1987, The Living Daylights. Timothy Dalton's James Bond. Yeah, I never liked Dalton as
He
Bond.
was rubbish.
Miserable tonight, aren't we? Number 3, and we were talking about this is 1987. A big song from this film came out in this year as well. Dirty Dancing. That's my response as well.
I have to
Truth.
say, I don't recall ever having watched it.
Really?
I know. I probably have, but I was probably, tequila or something was in the room. Oh, sorry.
We don't. It's before 9 o'clock. We don't have
Okay.
any of that.
Water,
Number 2,
water.
top 2 films of the year. Massive film for me. Number 2 is Beverly Hills Cop 2. Ding, 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 ding. No.
Eddie
Okay.
Murphy.
And number 1 in this year was Fatal Attraction, the Bunny Boiler film. where they, you know it or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you seen it? Watch it again?
Yeah. No.
Scared me to my very soul when I saw that.
Fatal
And you?
Attraction.
Fatal Attraction, Michael Douglas, Glenn Close, and Anne Archer.
And a dead rabbit.
She cooks his rabbit in the on the oven as a threat to him and his family. Real awful. I mean, it's not a nice thing to do.
It was an epic film back then.
Maybe she was Maltese and thinking, I'll have some rabbit.
I'll have some like sofat, you know?
Exactly.
Michael, how is sofat?
Oh, dear me.
One Radio, good evening. Thanks for joining us. It's a little bit of mayhem in the studio, but go with it, because we are. We've got some more music coming up shortly. It's currently 3 minutes past 8. We're here until a quarter past, and very soon we'll have the results of today's False or Trudy. Yes, Trudy?
We certainly will.
Fantastic. First, we've got music. First,
that was nice and squeaky.
Thank you. We've got music from London Grammar with their track Strong up next here on One.
Malta's pride on the FM dial. 92.7 FM. One Radio.
London Grammar with Strong, One Radio, 92.7. Good evening. Hope you're having a good night. It's a Thursday, looking about 12 minutes past 8. Good evening, I'm Paul.
I'm Trudy.
And you're in the 7 o'clock show. We're still joined by Franco Rizzo.
Hello there.
Hello.
What a cool dude.
I think we should do the results of today's False or Trudy, don't you?
I think so. Well, let me tell you what the question was again. Our guest this evening, Franco Rizzo, speaks a foreign language, which is Russian. Is that true? Oh, no. Is that false or Trudy? That was the question.
Yeah, I had a few.
What
calls
have you
in.
got over there?
I've got everyone this side said false, not mushvera. False. We've got
night.
another feature called Verdi on mushvera, exactly the same, different name. Anyway, so hi to Ruth, Antoine, Kerry, Simon and Michelle. They all said false. They don't think, Franco, that you speak fluent Russian.
On this side of the desk, I've got Catherine who says false. I've got Robert who says true. So I'm going to pass across to the man who knows. Franco, is that false or Trudy? Do you speak Russian?
Yes.
Nej, jag pratar bara svenska.
That doesn't sound Russian.
Which is?
No, I only speak Swedish.
Hey, would you look at that?
You're really fluent in Swedish.
I do. I have some Swedish friends, and I used to, just study by myself. So just
because it works with the ladies.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. No.
It's Swedish. They beat you with sticks in the massage rooms. Is that
They
right?
do, yes,
Swedish,
the Swedish
massage.
massage.
That's
Yes.
right. Yeah.
But
That's a whole different show. Let's not go into that too
Not
much.
before 9 o'clock.
I should say, guys, we've got to go. Thank you, Franco, for coming in.
May I say one thing?
Yep.
Tonight is a special episode of Il-Klikka. It's a recap of all the previous 6 episodes, so please tune in. It's on 8:30 on 1.
Fantastic. It's on right now.
It's on in 15
Well, I mean,
minutes.
in 15 minutes
It's
right
on in
now.
15 minutes. Or you can listen up for Izaza Yastatsu. They're on next here on One Radio. They're waiting for me to get out of the way. The looks I get from them. No, I'm joking. We've had a pleasure tonight. Thanks for joining us. It's been One Radio. It's been the 7 o'clock show. Good evening. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
At
And
7
I'm
o'clock.
hoping we have as much of a laugh tomorrow as we have this evening.
Can I be back?
Of course you can, Franco. I'll tell you what we'll do. Before Christmas or something, leading up to Christmas, we can do a Christmas special with Franco. What do you think about that?
Okay.
That would be fantastic.
Yes. Okay, look, we've got to go.
Let's go.
Thanks for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow for TFI Friday from 7 o'clock. Izaza Yastatsu up next.